Hello, I'm here at Hole 1 Waterworks Park in St. Thomas, Ontario, one of the nicest wooded courses around. The goal today is to shoot even. It's a snow round, so it's going to be a little bit hard with the grip and everything, and that's a challenge that I've always had. I'm going to try and do it really quick because league starts in half an hour, and I didn't realize that, and I don't want to be overly inconsiderate. So to start things off, we got Hole 1, 214 feet, straight down the middle. I'm going to throw a detour, and I'm just going to try and hit the initial gap. If I hit the initial gap, I'm going to have a putt, regardless of what it looks like. The right side will be a little bit obstructed. The left side will be longer but open. So I'm just going to try a hyzer flip down the middle. And that's good. Ooh, bad kick. Good start. In the winter, no one uses minis. Birdie. Great way to start. Hole 2, tunnel shot, gonna go detour. Ooh. Eesh. A tough second shot. I'm rushing a little bit just because they're about to start, and I do not want to be in the way any more than I need to be. So I'm just gonna rush this. I have a little hyzer gap to get to the basket. Throw the envy. And I'll have a putt from there. I needed to swing that out wider. That's a bogey. All right, I got a little space here, so I'm gonna throw the discape. This one's kind of a pick your poison hole. There's two big gaps, one on the left side, one on the right side. I'm gonna try the hyzer. Oh, well, that's not exactly how you want to do it, but it's not terrible. All right, I got a nice little jump putt here to get a birdie. Not super necessary, but I do want to be under par for the front 9 because the back 9 is a lot tougher. Oh, that's a good bid. Par. So this is kind of the Waterworks special right here. You got the super tight gap. If you make it through the gap, you're probably okay. It's 214 feet, hole 4. This is the one that I think is actually a lot harder than the long tees because long tees is a lot more open. It's just slightly further. Goal here is just hit the gap and you're good. I'm gonna throw a hyzer with a escape. And that was terrible. I'm rushing too much. Oh, I got a little Anheuser approach shot. I'm gonna go with the NB. And he stopped throwing away easy strokes. And I threw away another easy stroke. That was so bad. Oh well. Well, saved a par. At least my putting's not bad. So, hole 5, the infamous bear hole, because that used to look like a bear. This one's tough. It's a backhand turnover, I think, is the best line. There's also a little bit of a hyzer line, but that's kind of hard. 226 feet. I'm going to throw my detour hard and flat and hope that it pans out nicely towards the basket. Getting the right height and the right angle is the challenge. That looks like it'll be okay. A little overturned, but I have a putt. The putt is both long and obstructed. I think I'm going to try the hyzer putt around the outside. Let it stall, hope that it crashes in. Too low. Well, tap in par. I do want to get under par before the 9 holes are up, but on an okay pace. Easy par. So this hole is interesting. It's a big dog leg over to the right. It's a good forehand if you have that. I don't. 165 feet. I'm going to throw left-handed with an overstable mid-range. Just try and get something that skips out in the direction that I want. That was way too inside. That is going to hurt. I'm in jail. I'm just going to Try to sidearm it. This is exactly where you don't want to be. Ah, well, I got a putt. Got a much better look than I expected. It's basically a tap in for par. And we continue being even. And now I have a little bit of space so I can slow down and breathe. And I think that's just what I need. I'm rushing everything. All right, hole 7. It's right there. There's not much to talk about. Completely straight shot. Just a matter of getting there, not hitting any of these early trees. That's it. I could do it. Well, parked. A little short. So finally a birdie look. Just took the easiest hole on the course. There we go. Back to under par. I want a little bit more wiggle room for the back nine. As I said before, back nine's real tough. This hole's a lot of fun. I can't see the distance because the sign's torn. But it is just straight ahead on a hanging basket. You could go through this crazy gap, but no sane person ever would. There is a hyzer line. That's pretty much what you have to take. A lot of people like the turnover forehand. I don't have that. That's pretty much what I want. All right, I'm in the area. I got a long putt. Edge of circle putt on a hanging basket. A smart man would lay up. But I am not a smart man. Oh. Well, that's kind of a layup. I feel like these baskets are discriminatory towards the short people, such as myself. Do you agree? Should I have to be reaching on my tippy toes just to get my disc back? Feels kind of insulting. I'm nowhere good to set up my tripod. This one's really short. There's a straight line that's very low ceiling that you could skip up to the basket, and then there's an ace line it's the hyzer shot. I'm going to take the hyzer shot even though I'm a little less comfortable with it, but I think it makes for better content and it'll be more visible on the camera. Oh. All right, that's one way to make an interesting shot. Another birdie putt. There we go. All right, so front 9 recap, 2 down. It's not bad. I'm mostly out of the way of the league, so that should be good. And yeah, gotta keep going. We're at hole 10, the infamous swamp hole. This is either the signature hole of the course or it's hole 14. Basically just a long tunnel shot over this like swamp. I've got a little bit of a cushion now with 2 under, so I'm gonna throw something dumb. I want to show off my Star Firebird. And let me know if you notice anything weird about this disc. Other than that, it just goes straight into the first tree. Still got a ways to go get up and down. I usually like to be past this first set of trees because it makes the shot a lot easier. I got to do a weird floaty Anheuser shot with the Envy and just hope to get close enough for a putt. And that was not very good. All right, I got a really long putt to save my par. I've already made one of these today. Let's go for it. Nope, didn't even give it a chance. That's a bogey. Hole 11, it's another one of the big dog legs to the right. You basically need to throw down this open gap on something that carries right the entire time. Forehand's ideal. I don't have one, so I'm going to throw a detour. I'm just going to try and get it straight and flat and have it carry right the whole way. Got that too far to the outside, and that is very bad. Apologies for the camera angle. It's the only spot I could get my tripod to stand up. I'm on the side of a hill. It's not very good. I do have a jump putt to save par. Well, I have a jump putt to scramble, so I'm going to try that. It's fairly wide open. It's just the footing is absolutely terrible. God. Yeah, that was not doing my best today. All right, again, some pretty bad spot for the camera. I'm gonna try jump putt again. Save my bogey. Well, I saved my bogey. That's a tap-in. Back to even, not where I want to be. Hole 12, I consider this one to be one of the hardest on the course. There's this really tight gap that you have to hit. If you hit it, you're in bogey territory. Anything that kicks out to the left, you have no line. So I like to throw the hyzer around the outside and just hope for a skip. Considering I'm at the goal, I need to start playing more conservative. Can't afford any more bogeys at this point. Next 3 holes are hard. Skip. Alright, that's in play. Alright, I got a jump putt for birdie. I am just behind this tree. There's, again, nowhere to stick the tripod. I am right here. And I laid up. The ceiling was quite low. I didn't want to run it. That's par. That's alright for that hole. Hole 13. This hole's a lot of fun. It's, again, one of those right dog legs, but there is a really tight inside gap that has the ace line. The smart play is to lay something up around the right, along the left-hand side, and then give yourself a edge of circle putt. I'm going to take the inside gap. I just want a birdie. And I somehow got through, but I did not throw that very well at all. All right, I got a birdie putt. It's edge of circle, a little bit downhill. Well, see if I can finally get back on the right side of par. Dang. Guess not. Tap in for par. Now for the hardest hole on the course. All right, here's the infamous hole 14. This might be the signature hole for the course. I'm not sure if it's this hole or the swamp hole. Everyone calls this the X hole because there's 2 trees that cross each other. You basically need to aim at where they create the X with the hyzer and just pray. This is poke and hope. This is hope that you get a good skip, and this is hope that you hit your big putt or that you can scramble. I'm going to throw a destroyer, which is probably stupid, but I forgot to bring anything more overstable. So I'm just going to go for it. That could work. That could work. I'll have a par at worst. So this is where I landed, just outside the circle on the X hole, which is honestly the best you can hope for. If I got a little bit lower, I think I would have skipped closer to the basket, but I'm gonna try and get a birdie. Ooh, ground is a little bit slippery. Nope. Get him too low. I need to put more power into him. For par. Feels good on that hole. Should be able to make the goal of even, but we'll see. The next 4 holes have some teeth. Hole 15 shorts. You can't really see from the line. There's a little hill in behind the tee pad, so I have to put the camera there. But basically, it's just a gentle anhyzer into the basket. It's pretty short. It's like 178 feet. I'm going to throw an NV on an Annie. Just hope to get most of the way there. If you get most of the way there, there's no risk of a bogey, and really all I need is par. I'd love another birdie, though. I got a lot of distance. It just kicked really far in the wrong direction. Needed more Annie. So have a look. I'm going to give it a soft bid. If I put 2% more power in my putts, I'd be doing very well today. This is where I wish my drives would be ending up. Par. 3 to go. Hole 16. Short, kind of a poke and hope. In the summer, or like when you can get better grip, you could do a big hyzer around the outside. But I think the best play is just to throw something up the middle. Hope you hit one of the late trees and have a putt at it. Oh, I'll have a putt. This is where I should have got a mini. There it is. All right, back under par. Got some wiggle room. Feeling good. All right. right, hole 17. It's yet another big dog leg to the right. I'm going to throw an Envy on a big Anheuser and just try and get there. There's an inside gap too if you're really bold. I'm not. Yeah, second last hole, one down. Got some room to spare, feeling good. There's only 3 cards for the league, so they're already passed. Got plenty of time now, so let's go. Envy. Oh, last tree. Oh, I got a putt. All right, birdie putt time. I hit that tree. That was a really good line. I would have liked to have seen if I got it just a little more outside. I think I might have hit the basket. Two down, going into the last hole. Mission accomplished. Last hole of the day. I'm gonna throw a detour again. It's Waterworks. There's a lot of tunnel shots. There's a lot of gaps, and there's a lot of big, like dog leg rights. So just gonna throw a hyzer flip. Hope that it doesn't flip all the way over and get most of the way down there. I barely missed. I was almost nice. This is where I like my drives to end up. 3 down. Nice. So, hope you enjoyed following me along on the round here. I rushed it a little bit, and I'm not super happy with that part. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not getting in the way of other groups and being inconsiderate when I try to film these videos, especially when I'm just starting out and it takes me a little bit of time. I hope the video turned out okay. I rushed putting my tripod down, and I rushed throwing a lot. If you ever get a chance to come down to St. Thomas, this is definitely a course that I recommend trying out. It's very short, it's very technical, so it's still good for new players. It's still good for advanced players for hitting those technical lines. It's good for your putting too, because it's mostly, your score's going to depend a lot on how well you putt. It's also a course that you want to be warmed up for. I think if I did a second round right now, I'd do a lot better. And you get to use your flippy mids and putters. So a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.